Divorce is never easy, and the emotional impact on your kids can be significant. But there are practical steps you can take to support them through this transition. I'm Louis Landerholm, partner at Pacific Cascade Legal. Today I want to talk to you about a topic that's close to my heart: supporting your children's mental health during divorce. Going through a divorce can be challenging for the whole family, but how you navigate it with your children can make a real difference in their emotional well-being. If you're in the middle of a separation or divorce, understanding these strategies can help you provide the support your child needs. If you need guidance on custody, co-parenting, or supporting your child's emotional needs during divorce, reach out to a professional who can help you. Point 1, understand the root causes of risky choices. Children sometimes respond to trauma by engaging in risky behaviors, but these actions are often coping mechanisms rather than bad choices. Aaron Huey, a parenting coach and interventionist, explained to us that children may use these behaviors to survive trauma, to seek safety, connection, or a sense of worth. In many of our divorce cases, when we have children who are struggling with the trauma of divorce and the change, depending on their ages, we definitely suggest getting a therapist for the kids. And really, it's more about supporting kids. It's a very difficult time for the entire family. Point 2, keep communication open and age appropriate. While going through divorce, children need open and honest, age appropriate communication from their parents. The key is to make sure that we're not over explaining the legal part of the system, the trying to argue your position through your children. The parents are there for the kids, and then they're trying to make sure that the family comes out of the divorce in a much better position than they were. This helps children feel safe and supported as they process complex emotions. Point 3, recognize and address core human needs. 5 core human needs drive behavior: safety, power, connection, freedom, and worth. Many risky decisions are children's ways of meeting these needs. So understanding which need is being fulfilled is important while communicating with your children. Rather than reacting out of fear and frustration when you see this behavior, instead, it's a signal of a need. You can step away from the survival parenting and respond with empathy and guidance. Point 4, maintain consistency, routine, and emotional expression. Keeping school times the same, bedtime, extracurricular activities consistent, help children feel secure during this traumatic experience. It's important to encourage your children to express sadness, their anger, or any confusion that they may have. Make sure they know they can talk to you, that they can journal or other creative outlets. These will allow them to process their emotions healthily. Point 5, co-parenting isn't about perfect unity. Focus on transparency. Now, many parents believe that they must present a completely unified front after divorce. We advise that just really isn't realistic. Parents are going to have their own styles. What's more important is to be transparent about what your style is, how to communicate, consistency with those values. Avoid venting about the other parent in front of the children. We want to collaboratively, work on parenting with the children without sacrificing your relationship. One of the ways to help with the transparency that we found that we recommend to our clients is use an app called Our Family Wizard or a similar app. What these apps do is allows you to have all communication and schedules in one place. Just a tool like that can really take out a lot of the stress and the conflict in a case or post-divorce. Point 6, seek professional support when needed. Sometimes, especially in divorce cases, children definitely benefit from professional support, such as counseling or therapy. Early intervention can really prevent emotional challenges from becoming more severe and provide children with that safe space so that they can talk to a professional. Divorce is difficult, but taking steps to support your children's mental health can make a huge difference in their resilience and happiness. Remember to keep communication open, maintain regular routines, encourage emotional expression, model healthy coping strategies, and seek professional support when needed. Avoiding these common mistakes can help your children transition more smoothly. If you're going through a divorce or child custody case and want guidance on supporting your child while navigating custody and co-parenting, reach out to Pacific Cascade. We can help you through this process, and your child's well-being is worth it.